Hello everyone, welcome to our video tutorial this week. We want to thank you for always liking our videos. Thank you for commenting on our videos. Thank you for sharing our videos with those who are in need of these videos all around you. We also want to thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Today, we're looking into something very important. Quite a lot of people believe that the best thing that gives us the best picture is our shot. Some people believe that the best thing that gives us our best picture is the camera you use, the type of camera you use. And quite a lot of people believe that, quite a lot of people are confused at what exactly should we make to be the best to get our good picture. Is it the camera? Which of these should we spend so much on? Should it be the camera? Should it be our actors? Should it be our lights? Should it be? But today I want to talk about all the elements that make a good picture. Today we're talking about the elements that make a good picture. Let's go. Yes, what are those elements that makes a good picture? I'm going to expose you to 4 elements that makes a good picture. 4 elements that make a good picture. Number 1 element I'm talking about is a good camera setup. Good camera setup. I am not saying good camera. I say good camera setup. That you have a good camera doesn't mean you are going to have a good picture at the end of the day. That you employ the very best camera, the biggest of all type of cameras, doesn't mean that you are going to have a good picture. If you don't have a good setup on that camera, you might not have a very good picture. Number 1 thing you need to know, number 1 thing you need to ensure is that you have a good camera setup on your camera before you can say you are heading towards getting a good picture. You must have a good camera setup on your camera before you can say you are heading towards a good picture. That's number 1 thing. Number 2 things you need to ensure when you are working for a good picture is relative shots. Relative shots. I didn't just say shots. I didn't just say shot, I say relative shots. There are shots and there are shots that are relevant to the shoot you are doing. It's not about aesthetics. It's not about just taking shots. It's not about just taking any shot. It's about taking the shot that is relevant, taking the shot that interprets, taking the shot that tells the story you are to tell.
Duni, my decision to love you has not changed. I still love you very much. And yes, it is you I want to spend the rest of my life with. Tony, please give me the chance to love you. Tony, make me the happiest man on earth by marrying me. Please. Tony. Tony.
Yes, I'll marry you, silly.
Dunia, do you want to give me a heart attack? I see we're already wearing the same colors. The spirit is one.
The product of a good camera operation is not a shot, it's a picture. Now, if what you want to achieve is just shot, then you can take anything. But if what you want to achieve is a good picture, then you need to mind the type of shot you are taking. Your shot must be relevant. Your shot must tell the story. Your shot must be meaningful to the story you are telling. Now, sometimes sometimes you see that a camera operator takes many shots, 20 shots in a scene, more than 20 shots in a scene, and at the end of the day, when the editor will finish the job, it is only 4 of those shots that are useful to the editor. It's because you have taken so many irrelevant shots that the editor doesn't really need for the shoot. But when you understand the type of shot you can take that will tell your story, editor has no choice than to use those shots because those shots are actually relevant to the story you are telling. But if the shots are not relevant to the story you are telling, you cannot blame the editor that he did not use that shot because the shot might not be relevant. I'm not talking about editors that doesn't know the onions of editing. But for the editors that know the onions of the editing, they will definitely make use of the shots that are relevant to the story you are telling. So that's one of the things you also need to do. The second element you also need to achieve is achieving the relative shots that are relevant to the shoot, to the story you are telling. Number 3 element of a good picture is good lighting. Number 3 element of a good picture is good lighting.
Kábíyèsí, ọkọ mi, ọkọ gbogbo ìlú, ọba Démúwàgún àkọ́kọ́. Ajírohun tó dùn yọ̀sẹ̀sẹ̀, àròkiri ò mà tán gbà, kákárí bọnú kò tó ń tí ń ṣe ni. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan?
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń dunni tá rẹ̀ ni rò fún. Àlá tá ń lá lóòrèkóòrè tá rẹ̀ ni túmọ̀ rẹ̀.
Àlá irú èwo gan, kábíyèsí?
So you cannot achieve a good picture without good lighting. You remember I told you that God lights the world very well. God choose good lighting for the world. He achieved the good lighting for the day. He achieved his good lighting for the night. He did not take chance on his lighting. He took his time to light the world properly, to set for all the moods that we see today. If God did not light properly, we will not have calendar. God lights properly, and that was the reason why we have our calendar. We can read time, we can read months, we can read years from the good lighting that God himself created. I can teach this more and more and more about lighting because God himself is the source of light. Let's go. So good lighting is the number 3 element that you must achieve if you want to have a good picture. You must light your picture, you must light your scenes, you must light your set properly. And this is another element that you must achieve if you must achieve a good picture in your movie. And lastly, this is also very important for you to have in your movie if you want to have a good picture. You must have attractive audio. You must achieve attractive audio. Now, there are audios that are attractive. There are audios that are distracting. Now,
best gift that you can give me for your love is this heavenly palace.
What's Heavenly Palace?
And of course, you know how I want it.
there are audios that are attractive. There are audios that are distracting. Listen to this.
This Valentine now, see, the best gift that I can give you for your love is this heavenly palace.
What's Heavenly Palace?
Now, from that which you have seen, you will realize that the same shot, but different audio. One audio was recorded fantastically well. Another audio was recorded badly. And then, no matter how well the shot is, no matter how good the shot is, that audio has distracted the audience from understanding the story that the shot is telling us because the audio was not attractive. Now, when I talk about attractive audio, I don't mean audios that are jamborees. I mean audios that are softly bringing the story into the heart of the audience without distracting the audience from the picture they are seeing. Audios that are not distracting the audience from the pictures they are seeing. You know, sometimes you put audios in your story and you realize that that audio, maybe soundtrack, maybe sound instrumentals and so, has already carried the audience away from the shot they are watching. Now they are concentrating on the audio, on the sound, more than the pictures they are seeing. So you must get an attractive audio, an audio that can accompany this, the picture, audio that can tell the story around the picture, accompany the picture softly without distracting the audience from watching what they are watching. These are the 4 basic elements. These are the 4 important elements for you. These are the 4 important elements you need to achieve when you want to achieve a good picture in your film. Don't forget, good camera setting is number 1. Don't forget that you need relative shots for you to have a good picture. And also, you must not forget that good lighting is also very important for you to have a good picture. And you must not forget that without good sound, you don't have a good picture. These 4 things are what you must do for you to have a good picture on your movie. Thank you for watching our video tutorial this week. God bless you. My name is Kunle Adepoju.